1990. The first honoree was Paul Mart, who is here. I don't remember who all the others are, but I do remember in 2010 it was Sarah Waddell Lewinstein and Brent Nicholson Earl. Derek Liechty was also. And in order to keep the show running quickly, there will be no speeches by the honorees tonight. So we have asked Gene and Elvina to just do less than 2 minutes here at the microphone, Mary. Don't get stressed out, Mary, wherever you are. So Elvina Yukakaeva from Russia and Gene Dermody from San Francisco, please come to the stage.
Thank you. That was exactly what we were feeling during our open games, the support. So it's a great honor for me to become a Tom Waddell Awardee. Thank you for putting confidence in me.
Yes. Good enough.
But I want to say just two things. The first one is, actually, it's not my award. It belongs to all my team, all Russians who are involving in this gay sport issues. Yeah. And the next, what I'm going to say is, thank you for your support. It was and it still is very important for us to understand and to feel that we are not alone, that we are just in the beginning of our way, because your Americans did the same 30, 40 years ago. So we are exactly at this place, and we'll see how it will turn out after next 30 years in Russia. Thank you.
I don't think I need a mic. I really want to thank the Federation for this very prestigious award. Tom Waddell was a tough act to follow, and I hope he approves. I want to give some special thanks to some people who engaged with me and encouraged me over the years. In 1992, Ross Quarto actually stood up for me in wrestling at a federation meeting, so we got on the board. Stuart Borey, I worked with him in 2000 on the Olympics and then the Gay Games in 2002, and I learned so much about what it took to put on an event like this. Sam Cody, working in Chicago, I mean, I learned so much about finances and what went into this thing. Kurt Dahl, Chicago, and since that time, he doesn't know it, but he's my shrink now.
Oh, he knows.
Richard Cobden of Australia, the great barrister there, he used to beat me up all the time, legally. Just beat me up and beat me up, but he never gave up on me. Rob Smitherman, who I think is the actual future. 3 gay games now. You need to listen to Rob Smitherman. And lastly, Roger Brigham, who in the last 10 years, I would have never gotten through anything without him. He kept me there every time I wanted to just throw it in and leave. He was there to support me. Wrestling's always been the key for me and my success. And the thing was that wrestling needed the gay games if it was going to survive and not go down the tubes like judo or boxing or some of the other sports that disappeared after the first gay games. And wrestling always was the way that I professionally advanced. Discipline, self-confidence, persistence. It personally got me through all of my learning disabilities and all of my autism and all of those in that violent nature I have.
No comment.
But wrestling also taught me egalitarian values and humility. And I'm sort of learning that later in life. I'm a lucky guy, a very lucky guy. I've lived a very charmed life. And I attribute that to the kind of karma, to the karma I've had in coaching and mentoring for like 40 years. High school, kids, freestyle programs. I had a really rough 2 weeks, these last 2 weeks. Coaching 3 days a week, getting ready for this. Training guys. Going down to Stanford and doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu so I knew what the hell I was doing. I even had to cut weight. And if you know what that's like, it is, Jessica told me, when you're angry and you're hungry, you're hangry. I love that. So I was so down by the time I was ready to leave, I was just like, why am I doing this? And then one of the 18-year-old wrestlers at our practice on Tuesday, one of Roger's stars, who is breaking the glass ceiling for Asian wrestlers, he's a Mongolian kid, he came up to me at practice and said, Coach, would you let me link up with you on LinkedIn? Because he's going to UCLA, study business. The kid is amazing. But he's the kind of kid that makes you just feel like you did something. 32 years for me. It all came together. And not only is this like 32 years of gay games for me, this is 32 years, I'm actually retiring from IT. And I'm looking at what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. And I have a funny feeling I'm going to be around a long time. But I guess a lot of you ask, like, why would you spend 32 years with something like gay games? Why would you spend that money going to meetings, give up vacation time, put up with the drama? Why not just go to the gay games, compete and party, and that's it? Well, tonight I think you're going to get your answer. If you're going to create a family, you've got to put the work in. Thank you.